pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. This is to advise those present at this meeting of the Board of Education of the Pinelands Regional School District in the County of Ocean that adequate notice of this meeting was provided in accordance with the Open Public Meeting Act. The notice has been posted in the Board of Education office, junior high school, and high school buildings. The notice was also sent to the Press of Atlantic City, Asbury Park Press, and filed with the municipal clerks of Bass River Township, Eagleswood Township, Little Egg Harbor Township, and the Borough of Tuckerton. May we have a roll call, please?
Sure. Miss Betty?
Here.
Mr. Bonacke? He'll be marked absent. Miss Johnson?
Here.
Miss Crystal Martin?
Here.
Miss Patty Martin?
Here.
Mrs. McVeigh?
Here.
Mr. Vox?
Here.
Mr. Dalio?
Here.
Mr. Hewitt?
Here.
Miss Dillinger?
Here.
We're in session.
All right. Item number 3, approval of minutes. Recommend motion to approve the following minutes from August 18th, 2025, regular and executive sessions. May I have a motion?
Motion.
Second?
Second.
Any questions? All right, seeing that there are no questions, we'll go to a voice vote.
Miss Betty?
Not here.
To abstain.
Abstain.
Miss Johnson?
Yes.
Miss Crystal Martin?
Yes.
Miss Patty Martin?
I abstain.
Noted. Mrs. McVeigh?
Yes.
Mr. Vox?
Yes.
Mr. Dalio?
Yes.
Mr. Hewitt?
Yes.
Motion carries.
All right, we'll move on to item number 4, and that will be our student representative report, and we want to welcome Katie Dillinger. Thank you for being here and being with us. So the floor is
Straight from the soccer field?
straight from the soccer field, and I heard the game went really well.
Yeah.
Yes. All right, go ahead, the floor is yours.
Good evening. We are off for running at the high school. We have held our fall pep rally on the second day of school and celebrated our fall sports team, and the class of 2027 took home the Spirit Stick. Last week, the varsity's boys soccer team defeated Brick Memorial, a team that was number 6 in the Shore Conference and number 1 in Ocean County. The boys soccer team also had a car wash fundraiser at Laney's Heating and Cooling. Girls volleyball is also off to an amazing start. On Saturday, they beat ACIT, improving their season to 6-0. The football team had a big win on Saturday as they defeated the undefeated Lakewood 29-0. This past Friday, the honors ecology classes, along with students from the junior high and Southern Regional, spent the day at the Bog Bash, learning about their local environment. Local experts volunteered their time and presented a 30-minute session on various topics. Just as a reminder to the families that the high school's back-to-school night is this Thursday from 6 to 8 p.m., during which families can walk their student schedules and meet their teachers. The junior high back-to-school night will be next Wednesday on Thursday, September 25th. On Friday, there will be a club rush during lunches at the high school. This is when students can learn more about different clubs in the high school has to offer and sign up. At the end of the month, we will also be having Picture Day. More information will be followed. We are excited for our homecoming next month. The homecoming football game is this Friday on October 24th against Toms River East. Then on Saturday, we'll have our homecoming dance in the Commons. It is going to be an exciting weekend.
All right, thank you. All right, we will move on to the superintendent's report.
Thank you. First and foremost, welcome, Katie. We're very excited to have you. Please know that you're welcome to discuss any of the topics that are on the agenda. If you have any questions, just feel free to ask as well. And welcome. The opening of a school has gone very well. It was extremely positive. Thank you to the staff, teachers, custodians, everyone that helped kick off our school year. Attendance is going to be one of our focal points this year. Mrs. Molesky and I have done some home visits of students that have not come to school yet at this point. We've created plans for some of our students to be successful. Mrs. Molesky purchased an array of alarm clocks that we've been giving out to some of our students to help them get up on time and get on the bus and get to school. So we're going to continue this initiative throughout the school year, and I will keep the board updated. We have transitioned from Share 911 to completely using Aptigee, which is our website brand, to send notifications out. So you're going to be on those notifications as board members. So if you get something that is a fire drill or something, it's not going to say drill necessarily. So please don't be alarmed by that. If there was an emergency, Mr. Hewitt would be informed by me or one of the administrators, and he would let you know. So if an alert comes through that there's something happening in the building, it is most likely a drill, and that's why you're getting that through Aptigee. You have your Shore conference cards. We'd like to encourage you to come to all of the athletic events. I will once again be holding the virtual, or if you'd like to come in person, bi-weekly meetings with all of the board members who want to opt into that. So if we have canceled the ones that we had scheduled for last year, just shoot me an email with a date and time that works for you every week, and I can schedule those virtually. Take up to 10 minutes, a half hour, whatever you need. And if you'd rather come in and do that in person, let me know as well. If the weekend works out better for you, we can do that as well, so just let me know. There is a senior advisory meeting, September 29th at 10 o'clock at Mystic Shores. They usually ask me to come once a year to kind of update our community members on things we're doing in the school district, all the amazing programs that we have here, and I will be doing that on the 29th with Dr. Frasca, and someone else is coming with me. Oh, Miss Oshesky. She's going to let them know about the community school events. So we're looking forward to that. Patty, you had a question about Chromebooks, and Jimmy had given me an answer I want to share with the board. So basically, as 7th graders, they all get a brand new Chromebook. It has a lifespan of 10 years to receive critical updates, and then after that, it can't be updated any longer. If they get broke under the warranty period, which is 3 years, then it's easy for us just to send them out. We send it out, we swap them out with another, like a loaner for the time being, and then they get that one back. If it's after the 3 years, then we have some spares that our tech team actually just makes the repairs for that student. But if it's something that they broke intentionally, unintentionally, then we do ask the families to pay for it to replace it. But in most cases, our tech team is able to do the repairs in-house. And they go right to the media center to do that. And then after their time here, they get to keep it. And then our tech team budgets between $2,000 and $3,000 for repairs throughout the school year. Did that answer your question?
It does. Thank
Okay,
you.
you're welcome.
I just want to make sure there wasn't a student who broke.
They'll
one.
fix them, and then we have loaners that they can have, even if they just borrow them here, but then have to return it at the end of the
Right,
day to the
as
media
long as
center.
they
They'll have a
have it.
device,
Okay.
yes.
Very good, thank you.
The SALT committee will be meeting soon. I know Mr. Hewitt asked about that. Kim, Dr. Clark runs that, so she'll be sending out information on that. If as a board member you want to sit on that committee, just reach out to Mr. Hewitt. And as a reminder, our ad hoc meeting will meet this Monday. That's for extracurricular activities, to give any feedback on that. Betty Ann is one of the members on that. And I'm not sure any other board members that are attending, but if you are going to be attending that as a board member, please reach out to Mr. Hewitt so we don't have a quorum. But that will take place this Monday, the 22nd, 1:45 in the high school media center. And I will send reminders out to families and the students to see if they want to come as well. And that's all I have for right now.
All right. Thank you. All right, we'll move to item number 5, presentations. First on the list is a presentation from the Osborne Island Residents Association.
Is it on?
It is.
It is on. Okay. Thank you so much. It's our privilege to represent this donation towards the Wildcat program that Allison has introduced us to. It was completely amazing. By the way, I'm Terry Hackett. I am the president of Osborne Island Association. I would want to turn this over to the person that led the actual effort. She did an amazing job. We donate to 3 different charities each year, and we kind of rotate them. And she did an amazing job this year. So I do want to hand this over to Vicki and give her all the credit. She did have a lot of help, but she led it. So Vicki, do you want to say something? Okay.
Believe me, it's our pleasure. Kids are everything. We are happy to say your portion is $1,456 and change. So we're hoping it does a lot of goodwill and that the kids and their families benefit. and that we get to do this again sometime in the future. We had a lot of generous donations from our members, and what they give us is what we offer at our yard sale, and that's why this year we had some wonderful things handed over to us, and that's why we were able to give this kind of cash donation to you guys for the program. So it's our pleasure, and it was lovely working with Kathy and with Allison. Yes, thank you very much. They were quite informative, kept us engaged with everything. We knew exactly what we needed to do in order to help you guys. So it's our pleasure.
Thank you.
We would like to take, we'd like to hand this over. We're going to give a picture to our members so that they can appreciate what all their hard work was. So we're going to ask Dr. McCooley or whoever else you like, and of course Kathy, so we could take a picture and send it out to our members, if that's okay with you guys.
Come on.
We're going to do a little form.
I will definitely email this to you, so.
Thank you.
Of course. Oh, okay, okay.
Almost like we're published.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Greatly appreciate it.
Thank you.
Hi, everyone. Before they leave, I do want to recognize them because they work really hard for our scholarship program and donate every year to our seniors. So in addition to the Wildcat Shack, I do really want to thank them for that as well. That's wonderful. So good evening, everyone. I have a very brief presentation on our student safety data system. So every month you receive in your board agenda and under informational items the monthly discipline report. And we do this every month so that you have all the board members and the community are able to see what's happening in the district. And the state requires us to present on this information, summarize 6 months each year during the year, so do it twice to talk about what's happened over the course of the year and to make sure that we all have a summary of what's happening in the system. So this used to be called the EVVRS, and they changed it to Student Safety Data. And in addition to doing all the incidents of violence and vandalism, it also does any HIB trainings or programs. And this is our way of documenting throughout the school year the different things that have occurred. And they give you the definition of the items so that the vice principals, when they're documenting this, they have to make sure that it falls under those specific categories. So another part of this program also is how many allegations of HIB did the district have and how many were confirmed. Also, you'll see the instance of restraint or seclusion has been added as well. This is mandated throughout the state, and every district is required to report on these items. So for our high school, you'll see our incident total was 35, and then it breaks it down into the areas of what those numbers fell from January through June 30th. And you'll see the restraint seclusion as well as HIB confirmed and HIB alleged. And then you'll see our junior high numbers. Again, it's the summary for the 6 months. It's 19 incident total. And if I just backtrack, it sort of makes sense. We're at 35 in the high school with 4 grades, 19 in the junior high for 2 grades, so that does make sense. The numbers are consistent with what we've been having throughout the course of the years. Some things that we really work hard on is making sure that our principals are not just suspending students. We're trying to see other ways that we can work with them, perhaps keep them in an after-school detention or maybe a lunch detention instead of removing them completely from school. So that's something that we work really hard with throughout the year. we have to list what trainings we've done. All of our trainings occur in the fall, so our programming is really what happens January through June, where we're really in the classrooms and doing different programs. And I would be remiss without recognizing the SBYS program, because they're heavily involved in presenting during the health classes and doing many of the presentations. And we're so grateful that we have such a large counseling program in our district. I can't speak enough about how important the SBYS program is for our students. This is our junior high numbers. Again, the different programs that we run throughout the year from January to June. So our grand totals for the whole school year are listed, and you can see the throughout any of the areas. Again, this is mandated for every district, and they document this throughout the state so that everyone's putting their things in. And then the final topic is our HIB self-assessment. We are mandated every year to have a school safety team, and they meet. They must have a parent member as well as various members of the district. And they're two separate programs, and they do an evaluation of our programs. It is a document that you have to go through and say, you have to score us. The highest score that you can get for the whole year is a 78. Can't see my total. I'm a little blind today. I forgot my other glasses. But anyway, I list the last 3 years because I want you to see the different areas of how we grade ourselves. So what happens is I have to present this to you, and then we send it into the state, and then the state then publishes this grade for us. That's okay. And it's on our school website, and it's based on the previous year. So that's how you do a self-assessment. And the purpose of having all the different members are that you make sure that you include all different stakeholders to have conversations about, what can we do better? Are there areas that need to have more surveillance? Should we have more video cameras in different places? And, where are things that bullying is occurring, and what can we do about it? One thing that we've added in is making sure that all of our bus drivers have more training in the area of bullying, because there's only one bus driver driving the bus, and there's all these kids on the bus, so things can happen. We're very lucky. Durham's been very cooperative with us, and many of our buses now have video cameras on them, which is really, really important. And as you know, we are always upgrading our security system here at Pinelands with our videos, making sure that we have cameras in as many areas as we can to make sure that we are protecting all of our students. So they are the two topics for the presentation. And if you have any questions about the discipline would be the building principals, and then the HIB questions would be directed to me. And if that's it, I will move it on. Thank you.
Thank you, Mrs. Kenny. All right, we will move to item number 6, board work session. We'll start with board forum. As Dr. McCooley mentioned earlier, the ad hoc committee will meet on September 22nd. If you're planning to attend that or would like to attend that, please let me know, so that way we can make sure we don't have too many board members in attendance. Just also letting you know that if you're interested in going to the NJSBA conference in October, it's the week of the 20th. Please contact Amanda Miller if you're interested in going to that. I have been in touch with our NJSBA rep, Justin Wright, about procuring additional board training for us, to have him come and do a session on board member roles and responsibilities and conflict resolution. They are in the process of a new NJSBA representative to cover Ocean County, so we're working on a date for when that could happen. So the earliest it'll happen will be in November. So just want to give you an update on that. Does anybody else have anything for board forum? All right. Anyone have new business? Good.
I noticed one of the field trips was the Special Olympics bowling. And I just wanted to donate $200 because I feel like the students should have to pay for that. So.
Okay. Well, thank you. That was very generous of you. All right, anyone else for board forum? Or for new business, excuse me. Old business.
We have on the old business the master board status.
Yes, go ahead.
So Ms. Miller did contact our field rep, and he gave us some information on that. I sent it in the weekly update. We have to have a certain amount of credits by 2028. And the first step, I would believe, is to do the self-evaluation. So that is
Okay.
part of the process for the board. That's available on the school board's website. And I'm assuming that when we have our training, if there's any more questions that the board has, they can go over it at that point.
Okay. I will look into the self-evaluation process and try and let everyone know what needs to be done.
And on that topic, if there's 2 board members that have mandatory training that still need to be done, so just check your emails. I've been sending out reminders on that, so that we have to have that done by the end of December.
Correct. All right, under old business still, the tree to be put in front of the Board of Education office. I apologize for not getting this information to you earlier, but it's been suggested that we put a tree that is an eastern red bud flowering tree. The cost for the tree is $299. So that would mean if we all chipped in $32 and $33 and change, then we would be able to do that. So if you're interested in that, I can talk to oops, I almost made you Dr. Miller.
Oh, well, I mean,
Oh, excuse me, Mrs. Miller. We can talk to Mrs. Miller about how all that would work out. So we will get that purchased, and the total is $299. So yes, and then we'll figure out when it will get planted and who will dig that hole and who gets to be in charge of watering it. So we appreciate, I appreciate the reminders on that. That's all I have for old business. Does anyone else have anything for old business? All right, we'll move on to item number 7, Residents Forum, agenda items only. Board policy number 0167 encourages community participation in every meeting. However, the board requests that the public respect a 3-minute time limit when commenting on agenda items. All right, seeing that we have none for Residents Forum, we'll move on to item number 8, instructional. Recommend motion to approve instructional items A through D. May I have a motion?
Motion.
May I have a second?
Second.
Any questions? Seeing that there are no questions, we'll move to a voice vote.
Miss Betty?
Yes.
Miss Johnson?
Yes.
Miss Crystal Martin?
Yes.
Miss Patty Martin?
Yes.
Mrs. McVeigh?
Yes.
Mr. Vaux?
Yes.
Mr. Dalio?
Yes.
Mr. Hewitt?
Yes.
Motion carries.
Item number 9, personnel. Recommend a motion to approve the following personnel items A through X. May I have a motion?
Motion.
May I have a second?
Second.
Are there any questions? All right, seeing that there are no questions, we will go to a voice vote.
Miss Betty?
Yes.
Miss Johnson?
A through I, yes. J, K, L, no. M, yes. N, no. O, P, Q, yes. R, no. S, yes. T, U, no. V, yes.
Miss Crystal Martin?
Yes.
Miss Patty Martin?
Yes.
Mrs. McVeigh?
Yes.
Mr. Vaux?
Yes.
Mr. Dalio?
Yes.
Mr. Hewitt?
Yes.
Motion carries.
Item number 10, policies and procedures. Recommend the motion to approve policies and procedures items A through B. May I have a motion?
Motion.
May I have a second?
Second.
Any questions? All right, seeing that there are no questions, we'll move to a voice vote.
Miss Betty?
Yes.
Miss Johnson?
Yes.
Miss Crystal Martin? Yes. Ms. Patty Martin?
Yes.
Mrs. McVeigh?
Yes.
Mr. Vaux?
Yes.
Mr. Dalio?
Yes.
Mr. Hewitt?
Yes.
Motion carries.
Item number 11, operations. Recommend motion to approve the following operations items A through I. May I have a motion?
Motion.
May I have a second?
Second.
Are there any questions?
Was that you, Patty?
Yes.
Thank you.
All right, seeing that there are no questions, we'll move to a voice vote.
Ms. Betty?
Yes.
Ms. Johnson?
A through C, yes. D, no. E, yes. F, G, no. H, I, yes.
Ms. Crystal Martin?
Yes.
Ms. Patty Martin? Mrs. McVeigh?
Yes.
Mr. Vaux?
Yes.
Mr. Dalio?
Yes.
Mr. Hewitt?
Yes.
Motion carries.
Item number 12, report of board secretary, business administrator. Recommend the motion to approve the report of the board secretary, business administrator, items A through N. May I have a motion?
Motion.
May I have a second?
Second.
Are there any questions? All right, seeing that there are no questions, we'll go to a voice vote.
Ms. Betty?
Yes.
Ms. Johnson?
A through F, yes. G, yes, except for Troy Henderson, no. H through N, yes.
Ms. Crystal Martin?
Yes.
Ms. Patty Martin?
Yes.
Mrs. McVeigh?
Yes.
Mr. Vaux?
Yes.
Mr. Dalio?
Yes.
Mr. Hewitt?
Yes.
Motion carries.
All right, item number 13, just informational items about security drill. Moving to item 14, residents forum, general topics. Board policy number 0167 encourages community participation in every meeting. However, the board requests that the public respect a 3-minute time limit when commenting on any topic. All right, seeing that we have no one for residents forum, we'll move to item 15, board forum. And we will start with Mr. Vaux.
I don't have anything at this time.
Okay. Ms. Johnson?
Just remember, the duck and gunning decoy show is taking place on September 27th and 28th. All the food vendors are nonprofits like the VFW, Tuckerton Library, Pinelands Youth Sports. So please, if you're going, remember to give back to those nonprofits that help our community. Besides like the dog shows, which are really fun too. There's also stuff at the Tuckerton Seaport, so please enjoy. And that's about it.
All right. Ms. Crystal Martin?
Nothing for me, thank you.
All right. Ms. Dillinger?
I'm good, thank you.
All right. Ms. Patty Martin?
Wishing everyone a great year.
And Mrs. McVeigh?
Yes, I'd like to offer my thank you to the Osborne Island Homeowners Association for their donation to the Wildcat Shack. What a great thing to have here for our students and our families. Another reminder about the ad hoc committee on Monday, especially if students are able to attend. Our extracurricular activities, sports, drama, anything else here at the school are run by amazing individuals, coaches, supervisors, and we would like to, as a board, give an opportunity for people to come and have suggestions of ways in which we can even make it better. An open dialogue on being able to always do things a little bit better. So we're excited about that. Again, on Monday at 1:45. Welcome back. It's nice to see everyone back in the audience, our administration. We appreciate you spending your time to be here and your dedication to the school and to our students. I know you guys go above and beyond, and I, as a grandmom of 3 high school students, appreciate it immensely. I see you. That's all I got.
All right. Mrs. Betty?
The only
thing I want to say is hang on, it's going to be a long 10 months, folks. Good luck to everybody.
All right, Mr. Dalio.
Yeah, again, also like to wish to the board Ms. Dillinger.
Yeah.
Looking forward to it for this year. And since it's fresh in my mind, you mentioned the tree planting. Are we talking about spring? Do you have any idea when that's going to be?
No, we're talking about soon.
When you want? My next
We can
question.
pull it off soon.
My next question is, when do you need the money by?
When do we need the money by, Mrs. Miller?
These are pertinent questions.
These are good questions. Soon? Like,
I mean, if we would like to plan it before it starts freezing, I would say soon, yeah.
okay.
I can,
Before the-
we can
We'll
coordinate
get
tomorrow and
together
I'll send out an
sometime
email.
Before the winter frost. Okay, well, that's
Yeah,
all I have.
We'll get that out.
That's it. Thank you.
No problem. Yes, thank you again to the Osborne Island Residents Association for your generous donation to the Wildcat Shack, and thank you to the team that organizes and administrates that. What a great opportunity for our students and community members to have there. Thank you to the administration and the teachers for a great start to the school year. You guys do an incredible and an amazing amount of work to get things prepared and get things ready and create a good learning environment for our children, and we thank you for that. And I don't think our thanks could do enough to show appreciation for what it is that you guys do. Thank you, Katie Dillinger, for joining us, and we look forward to hearing from you throughout the year. And with that being said, ask for a motion to adjourn.
So made.
Second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. All right. We are adjourned.